Yo, so I recently got a chance to design a kit for a cycling club that I'm connected with here in the Bay Area called AIRcc, and I figured I'd make a video to show you how I did it. So from start to finish, here's how it went down. So to kick things off, I started by jumping into Google Images, and then from here I searched for custom cycling jerseys. From there, I pretty much just pulled any image that I found interesting, but I didn't spend too much time here on Google Images. The results were pretty limited. Nothing really grabbed my attention. Most of my research ended up happening on Pinterest, and I wasn't just looking for cycling kits either. I explored different typography styles, sweatshirt and t-shirt designs, even different icon treatments. Anything that stood out to me that was an interesting design, I would pin it. And then after pinning a handful of styles here on Pinterest, I then used Google Photos to organize my favorites into an album. So on Google Photos, I created an inspiration album, and this was kind of a collection of the best, the things that I really liked. Even though I was gathering inspiration at this point, I already had a design direction in mind. I kept coming back to this urban street style aesthetic, specifically graffiti inspired lettering. You can see Map kind of went in that direction sort of. There's a few other styles that are kind of leaning on a graffiti aesthetic. This really jumped out at me, and this was like the overall direction I felt like I was going to take things in. So I kept coming back to this aesthetic. I thought I had enough going on to where it gave me a good solid direction to start the next step in the process, and that was to bust out a pen and paper and start sketching some things. So at this stage, I pretty much just started sketching different styles with a pen, paper. I used this pen, Sharpie, and just went crazy and just tried to fill out what I may want the jersey to look like. But I'm mostly sticking to kind of like a graffiti aesthetic. I must have sketched maybe close to 50 something different designs. These are just a few that I saved just for the video, just to give you an idea of my process. And this one I may have even sketched during a work call. But anyhow, yeah, just kind of like start experimenting with different styles, trying to figure out how I want the letters to be composed. And I would say this process took me maybe a little less than 3 weeks. I basically kind of got myself into a good direction of where I thought the letter styling would be. And once I felt comfortable with this stage, I moved on to converting this to a vector file. So then I started working in Illustrator and Figma. So here's the next steps after I sketched letters that I felt comfortable with. So once I felt comfortable with a few different sketches, I scanned them into the computer and then opened them up into Illustrator and also Figma. I was working between two different programs. But anyways, I got into a good state, felt like this was the direction that I wanted to take the kit design into. And then from here, I'm just iterating on the design to clean it up and get it prepared so that I can work with the founders of AIRcc, and then we can come to a decision on the styling and how this is all going to look. But we're also working with Mafia as well. So Mafia, if you're going to do a custom design kit, they've got a great program for custom kits. They've also got designers over there, so you don't have to necessarily be a designer to get a custom kit. You can work directly with them, but they were awesome to work with. So very few revisions after some back and forths on the design itself and then how the kit could potentially look. We settled on a design. So there's these different templates you can use. I knew it was going to be a black kit, so once we kind of got into a more formalized space, this is what the final print ended up being. Made a few corrections with Mafia. They were really easy to work with. And ultimately we went from here, which is the finalized design. We've got the sleeve designs. We've got the original AIRcc logo. We've got this Sama Sama logo, which is a monthly kind of like destination ride that the group does. And then I even came up with this custom iconographic treatment for AIRcc. This was pretty cool, so I'm glad that the founders were okay with that. I even got my little Smooth Moves logo added to the jersey as well for a nice touch, because of course you got to promote yourself, right? But yeah, Mafia was awesome to work with, and of course me collaborating with the founders Alyssa and Marlon of AIRcc on this very smooth process. So overall, it took just a couple months, but that was only because of me and some tight timelines with work and family. So this should give you a pretty good overview of what it looked like to take a design from concept to final production. So what the hell does the final jersey even look like, right? I'm over here blabbing and showing you all the stuff that you probably don't even care about, but you should. This is how the sausage is made. All right, the final kit basically looks like this. The moment of truth is here. The custom Air jersey has just arrived from Pedal Mafia. I've been looking forward to this moment. I started working on this jersey back in November. Got the design all buttoned up and approved with the team around Christmas time. And then we started interacting with Pedal Mafia to make a series of changes before going to print. And now here we are in the last week of March and the jersey has arrived. So I'm gonna open it up, take a look at what we got. Hopefully everything looks good. Not bad. See the other sleeve where we got, boy, this is fiddly. Okay, my bad. Got the Air logo there. Got a little decorative asterisk on the top. Look at the back. Air going across the back. We got AIRcc alternate brand logo. Of course, got my signature mark there. Wow, okay. Here's the front. And again, Pedal Mafia, we've been working with to do these custom jerseys. If you're looking for a custom jersey, I'd highly suggest that you hit them up. They're great to work with. I am really satisfied with how this came out. There's a couple changes that I would do. This is the first jersey I've ever done. So, all things considered, I'd say it came out pretty well. Better shot of the sleeve with the AIRcc logo on it. Now I gotta open up the bibs. Bibs are pretty straightforward. We just have the Air logo on the elastic band around the leg area. This is the rear right side, and this is the front left side. Pretty minimal, but wow, okay. We designing jerseys now. All right, so that's it. The kit is ready. It's gone from concept to finished product, and I'm happy to say my first kit went off without a hitch. There's the back, ta-da. Then we got the leg prints, which you can't really see too well. Here, let's get the camera down. Getting ready to take it outside for a test spin. These are also available for purchase on the Pedal Mafia AIRcc store. So I'll drop a link in the description. But that's it. Thanks for watching. This is how I designed this cool ass kit. Bye.